Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, October 24, 2022. While today's moon encourages more attention to comfort and stability, your mind is especially active. You can feel a sense of creative renewal or liberation, and you might want to release yourself from a problem, secret, or past matter. There is good energy for innovative thinking about business or long-term goals. Interesting developments and improvements can be related to your career, reputation, or life path plans. At the same time, you're getting in touch with others or indulging your personal interests more often, sometimes to the point of distraction. It's a generally excellent time to communicate with more warmth and connect successfully. You'll have a clearer mindset today and tomorrow. The foul energy of the previous few days will start to pass. Mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, is speeding along in the heavens and will reach out across the sky to Saturn, the planet of balance, practicality, and longevity. This ensures that you could see eye to eye with a significant other about plans you'd like to make or even about long-term aspirations. Focus on the details and form a truly impactful plan of attack. You'll be able to see great progress because of this fantastic energy. Do you feel valued? Your money matters, security, and comfort are in focus while the moon is in nitpicky Virgo. Luna is ready to go over these aspects with a fine-tooth comb, suggesting that you may feel more scrutinous or critical than usual. Since the moon trines Uranus retrograde and the North Node in Taurus, you might need to see how the lunation shines a light on your career path. Valuing your freedom, independence, and innovation comes first. If you want to ensure that this is professionally secure and financially guaranteed, then you should square everything away. What makes the timing of the moon's monthly visit to your income sector significant is that it not only comes close enough to Mercury's departure last week to capture his smart head for money, but just before the focus is about to shift to the other side of the financial fence. This is helping to draw the different threads together from across the income, work, and career fronts. Give in to your desire to exercise. You will feel the pull right now to get to the gym, if possible, or get out of the house for refreshing walks or runs, and it's important to seize these urges and act upon them. Your body is crying out for energy renewal. And let's face it, you have to spend energy in order to get energy. You may also want to consider doing yoga or other stretching and deep breathing exercises. You will notice a rise in energy and a rise in your spirits. Today, the vibrations are speaking about you in only the most flattering and encouraging terms. You will be taking advantage of this to put some pressure on people you collaborate with so that you can get the best out of them. There will be some improvements and movement, and contacts will have to be made and actions taken. This whirlwind of responsibilities and initiatives will end up making you lose your head and lead you to looking for refuge in your sentimental life, where life is happier and filled with tender dreams. In a case of perfect timing, just as Saturn has reached his last full day in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, the Sun and Venus are aligned in their last full day in your communication sector. The Sun and Venus won't leave until after Saturn turns direct, and even then Mercury, the planet of communication, will stay on until later next week. This is helping to give your relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice, but that support will be there even after the tide turns. At the same time that Saturn has reached his last full day in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, the Sun and Venus are spending their last full day in your communication sector aligned. This is a match made in heaven, with Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice getting a massive boost just when your relationships are in need of a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today, you've got to get your grind on and be dedicated to your path. The Scorpio moon adds some gusto to the day, but you have to put some elbow grease into it if you want to get things done. It's all about accomplishment right now. Maybe you're making up for lost time and ready to burn the candles at both ends. However, take extremely good care of your body, which is a continual theme here. On a personal level, keep your eyes on the prize of self-care. Never forget the support you're creating and the foundation you're laying for yourself and others. These are transits of a lifetime, and today you're aided by your willingness to put your blood, sweat, and tears into what you do and who you love. Whatever is worth the struggle is exactly where you need to focus at this time. Whatever falls away wasn't good enough for you in the first place. The universe doesn't have the time to play those kinds of games with all this work to do. Just after midnight, the Virgo moon opposes retrograde Juno in Pisces, stimulating anxiety around our commitments. As the moon transits Virgo, we feel safest when our lives are regimented and orderly. We have our little routines, and checking things off our mental to-do lists provides us with peace of mind. However, the commitments we've forged in work or partnership as Juno transits nebulous Pisces depend upon us going with the flow and understanding that our engagements won't always operate in predictable ways. Juno in Pisces teaches us that there is security to be found in a lack of fixed parameters. There is safety in the liminal. Yet, it won't feel that way at this time. We'll now attempt to apply new rules to our contracts, trying to define and systematize them. We might ask our partners the dreaded question, "What are we?" or put terms to a vague work contract. After this transit passes, we'll regret these actions and recognize that they were indicative of insecurity. Fortunately, those who we've partnered with will see our behavior as a temporary lapse in judgment. They understand that what we really need is reassurance, not a contract renegotiation. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon conjunct Ceres in Virgo, a time of self-soothing. Issues from the moon-Juno opposition may now be course-corrected. We realize that our desire for structure and control may be due to how we were parented. Either our home lives were overly structured or lacked structure. As we seek to build emotional safety nets in our lives, past nurturance has impacted our present behavior. What form of support feels safe for you? How can you give this support to yourself? We must make it a habit to self-nurture, instead of expecting others to fulfill our needs. This way, we will not only be able to better navigate difficult circumstances with confidence, we will also determine when we are truly not getting what we need from partners, divorced from projection.